That's a TKO victory in the second round for Saenchai.
Have you ever watched a fighter and think, how is this even working? Because that's exactly what goes through your head the moment Saenchai steps into the ring. Saenchai Saipong, or as the world knows him, Saenchai, is not your average Muay Thai legend. He's a 6-time Lumpini Stadium champion across 4 different weight classes, a 2-time Fighter of the Year in Thailand. And if that wasn't enough, he's racked up over 300 wins, many of them against fighters bigger, younger, and stronger than him. But here's the twist. Saenchai didn't dominate. He did it with style, literally. A style so odd, so playful, so unorthodox. It looked like a mix of traditional Muay Thai, street tricks, and pure genius. Jumping kicks, cartwheel feints, shuffle steps, stuff that shouldn't work at the highest level. And yet, he made it work, over and over again. Between 2003 and 2014, this man only lost twice in Thailand when fighting at equal weight. Every other loss came when he intentionally gave up weight just to get a worthy opponent. Who does that? Since 2010, he's taken his act global, fighting in 15 countries with over 80 fights abroad. Always the smaller guy, always the showman. And when he retired from elite Thai competition in 2014, he could still make 130 pounds. His last official weigh-in in Thailand, 129 pounds. Since then, Saenchai has become the face of Thai fight, headlining events, winning 5 Kings Cup titles, and racking up a record 52 wins with the promotion. That's the most wins ever on that stage. But it's not just about the numbers, it's about the aura, the style, the way he makes world-class fighters look like beginners. In his early years, it's almost impossible to imagine that it all started with just 30 baht, barely $1. At only 8 years old, he stepped into a ring for the first time after seeing his friend's older brother get a prize after a Muay Thai fight. That was all the motivation he needed. 1 week of training, 1 debut fight, 1 win, and that was it. The spark had been lit. By the time he was 14, Saenchai was already fighting in Bangkok, and it didn't take long for people to notice the kid had something special. He eventually moved to Kam Sing Gym, owned by Olympic gold medalist Somluk Kam Sing, who paid a 300,000 baht transfer fee to bring him in. That's how Saenchai got his famous ring name, Saenchai Sor Kam Sing. And it paid off fast. By the age of 16, Saenchai became the Lumpini Stadium super flyweight champion, one of the most prestigious titles in Muay Thai. 2 years later, he won it again, this time at bantamweight. He wasn't just good, he was elite, and he was still a teenager. In 2002, Saenchai took a surprising detour into boxing. Under the name Saenchai Saipong, he stepped into the Western ring as a featherweight. Just a year later, in 2003, he fought for the interim PABA title against Ruud 4K Kevkachuan from the Philippines, and won by unanimous decision. He defended the title in early 2004, but it wasn't long before the art of 8 limbs called him back. The boxing gloves came off. The Muay Thai shorts came back on. Now, not everything behind the scenes was smooth. Saenchai had always been in demand, especially in Japan, where fans loved his style. With permission from Kam Sing, he went to Japan twice to fight. But things got complicated when he planned a 3rd trip, this time without his gym's blessing. Saenchai went anyway, training and traveling with another team. That move caused a rift. The relationship broke down, and he officially left Kam Sing Gym. Kingstar Gym picked him up, paying the same 300,000 baht transfer fee that had once brought him in. Now here's where things start to feel legendary. On July 3rd, 2009, yes, same date, 3 years later, Saenchai fought 2 fighters back-to-back in a single fight night at Lumpini Stadium. First, it was Pechbunchu FA Group, which tried to come out swinging in round 1. But Saenchai, being Saenchai, used slick movement, timing, and stamina control to completely throw him off rhythm. Then, from rounds 4 to 5, he faced Sagadao Petpayathai, another elite fighter. Saenchai kept him at bay with front kicks and middles, picked his shots, and ended the night with a clean, unanimous decision victory. 2 elite fighters, 1 night, 1 winner. On March 14th, 2010, Saenchai headed to Los Angeles to face Japan's Tetsuya Yamato, this time for the vacant MTAA World Lightweight title. And he didn't waste time. 1 round, 1 clean left high kick, 1 knockout. Another belt for the shelf. and another chapter in the story of the most unorthodox, most unpredictable, most effective style in Muay Thai history. Let's talk about two of the most recent and brutal fights from the legend himself, Saenchai, and how even at this stage of his career, he's still outclassing opponents with a style that seems, well, odd, but it works, and works brilliantly. If you're enjoying the video, don't just sit back. Hit that subscribe button and join the squad. Now this was a showdown. Bulari came in throwing bombs, heavy kicks, forward pressure, everything but the kitchen sink. He was trying to overwhelm Saenchai, make it a dogfight, but you can't hit what you can't catch. Saenchai was calm, icy, slipping, pivoting, countering with surgical precision. He used his trademark teeps to control distance, feints to bait reactions, and those cheeky little sweeps to drop Bulari on the mat just when he thought he was gaining momentum. Round 2, a spinning elbow out of nowhere stunned Bulari, and by round 3, the fight was a live Muay Thai seminar. Bulari kept swinging, credit to him for the heart, but Saenchai was level above. In the end, it was a clean decision, no controversy, just another lesson from the master. This fight, it was a full-on collision of styles. On one side, you had Saenchai, the master of rhythm, angles, and unpredictable movement. On the other, Mehrdad Amini, a heavy-handed pressure fighter who only knows how to move one direction, forward. From the very first round, Saenchai was in his element, his footwork, flawless, his timing, surgical. He slipped, spun, danced, just out of range. And every time Amini tried to close the gap, Saenchai answered with sharp counters. Those signature roundhouse kicks and slick knees, they landed with precision, over and over again. But here's the thing, Amini wasn't just a punching bag. He came to fight. He absorbed the damage, stayed in Saenchai's face, and kept firing back. For a moment, it felt like Amini might break through, but Saenchai's control of space and tempo shut it down every time. By the end, it wasn't just a win, it was a clinic. Saenchai picked him apart, made it look effortless, and walked away with another W. Just another day at the office for the giant slayer. Now this one? Another perfect case study in why Saenchai's weird style isn't just for show, it's a weapon. Jesse Buckler came in tough, aggressive, with real power behind his shots. But Saenchai? He turned the fight into a highlight reel. Right from the start, he had Buckler chasing shadows. Saenchai glided in and out, landing snappy kicks and pinpoint punches while barely getting touched. Every time Buckler tried to trap him, Saenchai was already gone and countering before Jesse could reset. But credit where it's due, Buckler didn't quit. He kept walking forward, kept swinging. The guy's got heart, but that's the problem when you fight Saenchai. Heart alone won't cut it. As the rounds ticked by, the gap between them just grew wider. Saenchai turned it up, mixing in sweeps, feints, and those iconic playful taunts. By the final bell, there was no question. This wasn't just a win. It was another masterclass. So the question is, have you ever seen anyone fight like Saenchai? Because what he does in the ring isn't just fighting, it's art in motion. If that blew your mind, make sure to subscribe for more legendary stories and jaw-dropping moments from the fight world. And drop your favorite Saenchai moment in the comments. Let's celebrate the legend together. This has been a masterclass from the Giant Slayer himself. Until next time, stay sharp, stay stylish, and keep fighting smart.